It's the first week of November, which means we're looking back on the month of October for the Temecula market update. Let's go. Welcome back to my channel, everybody, especially to my new subscribers. As always, thank you so much for the support. Today, we're going to be looking at what happened in the Temecula market in the month of October and be ranking the neighborhoods from the least expensive to most expensive while comparing those statistics to September. By looking back on the previous month, we'll be able to see how the market is changing actively. After I finish up my countdown with the communities within Temecula, I'm going to be taking a look at Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee from a more holistic standpoint, looking at stats including median sales price, comparing October to September, looking at trends from a more holistic perspective. So stick around till after the countdown to see some more of those macro stats. So without further ado, let's jump in. We're going to kick things off in the number 13 spot on the countdown with Paloma del Sol. 6 homes sold here last month with a median price of $615,000. All 6 of those homes went for under the asking price, the original list price. Now, anything in green means that these are trends we expect. We expect more homes to go for under their original list price in this market, and we expect prices to continue to kind of come down as the mortgage rates continue to climb or remain volatile. Anything that may come up in red in the coming slides indicates the opposite of what we might be expecting. So maybe a price increase month over month or fewer homes going for under their asking price. Moving on to number 12 on the countdown, we have Temecula Hills, where 3 homes sold. Median price was $640,000, and 2 of those homes went for under their original list price. Continuing to number 11, we have Paseo del Sol, where 6 homes sold last month with a median price of $650,000. 4 of those went for under the asking price. Moving on to the number 10 spot, we have Vintage Hills. Only 1 home sold here last month for $660,000, and it actually went for $10,000 over the asking price. There's not really a lot of data here to suggest a trend, but there was 1 home that sold, and I wanted to include it on the countdown. Up next is number 9, we have Harveston, where 5 homes sold last month for a median price of $675,000. 4 of those homes went for under the asking price. Moving on to the number 8 spot, we have Red Hawk, where 7 homes sold last month at a median sales price of $675,000. 4 of those went for under the asking price. 2 of them actually went for over the asking price, but their original list price was in the 500s. This is something we have not seen in a long time here in Red Hawk. Continuing to the number 7 spot, we have Chardonnay Hills, where 2 homes sold for an average price of $693,000. 1 went for over asking, 1 went for under. The number 6 spot goes to Wolf Creek, where 11 properties sold last month for a median price of $700,000. 9 of these went for under their original list price. Backing into the top 5 spot, we have Vail Ranch, where 3 homes sold last month for a median price of $750,000. This is a bit of an increase over last month, and 2 of those 3 homes went for under their original list price. At the number 4 spot, we have Summers Bend, but I want to mention that the 3 homes that sold in this area were all located in the Esplanade community, which is a 55 plus community only. Median sales price was $759,000, and 2 of those homes went for under their original list price. Now we have quite the jump with the top 3. We're cracking into the top 3 with Rory Pa Ranch. 2 homes sold here last month for an average of $913,000. Both went for under their original list price, but we're still up over $900,000 in Rory Pa. The number 2 spot goes to Crown Hill, where 2 homes sold for an average of $930,000. They both went for under their original asking price as well. I think it's important to mention that these 2 homes were not located within the Reserve, which is that exclusive gated community within Crown Hill. These were just standard 4-bedroom homes located in the community of Crown Hill itself. And finally, the number 1 spot doesn't go to Morgan Hill, but rather goes to a neighborhood adjacent to Morgan Hill called Morgan Heights. This is a small community located on the south side of the hill, just next to Terracina. 1 home sold here. It's a 3,500 square foot home, 6-bed, 4-bath, sold for $940,000. So the number 1 spot goes to Morgan Heights. Moving on now to some of these holistic statistics, looking at Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee. Here are the median sales prices for the month of October. This includes single-family residences, also includes condos, townhomes. So the price in Temecula has come down quite a bit to $680,000. Murrieta came down to $620,000. And then in Menifee, it actually ticked up just a tiny bit, but stayed relatively stagnant at $566,000. Comparing those median prices to the peak in 2022, Temecula is now down just over 9%. Same thing with Murrieta, just over 9% down. And Menifee is down about 4.5%. The biggest leap here is obviously Temecula. If you saw my video from last week, prices from the peak as of September 2022 had only dropped about 2%. So to see a 9% overall drop is pretty significant as of October. Looking at average days on market, the peak this year across all 3 cities was in the month of April at 7 days. In October, we're looking at 21 days on average for Temecula, 22 days for Murrieta, and 25 days for Menifee. Of course, days on market meaning once you list your house, how long does it take for it to go under contract? So as we would expect, homes are not flying off the shelves for a variety of reasons, including the high mortgage rates and in some cases bloated prices. Now let's take a look at the total closed sales in 2022. At the peak, we have 208 in March in Temecula, 269 in March in Murrieta, and 231 in April for Menifee. In October 2022, Temecula had 102 closed sales. That's the lowest since 2008. Murrieta had 118 closed sales, and Menifee had 112. Now, it is not atypical to see the total number of closed sales come down as we approach the holidays. However, to see this low of a number in total closed sales is atypical for what we've seen in the market over the last 15 years. So to wrap things up, yes, prices are continuing to come down. In some neighborhoods, it's happening a little bit faster than in others. In some cities, it's happening a little bit faster than in others. But it's always best to consult your agent and get comps if you're looking to buy or sell. Advice to buyers in this market, of course, is to shop cautiously, but look for those motivated sellers. Finding properties that have been on the market for a while with several price drops may be indicative of a seller who's ready to get a property out from under their belt, which generally means an opportunity for you. As always, I will continue to watch the market as we head into the holiday season. To never miss any market updates, community tours, and a plethora of other topics on the channel, please subscribe down below. I have an interest form if you're looking to buy or sell anytime in the next month, year. Doesn't matter. If you want any kind of consultation, reach out to me. I'm here to help. Stick around and look out next week for a tour of Morgan Hill. And in the meantime, have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.